not know how flexible he was at maneuvering himself around in doubles and taking advantage of how he performed with Zenodo. But yeah, the sponsor curse, not so much for Evil Geniuses here, apparently.
Anyway, welcome to Ignition 78. We have grand finals of Ignition. It is going to be Ned versus JJROCKETS here. We see this matchup a lot at our weeklies. JJ actually most recently took the most recent one at the Ignition a couple days ago, so we'll have to see if Ned can turn the tides. Usually Ned does win this matchup.
Yeah, I do recall you saying that Ignition was definitely a different experience for Ned, actually. And this tournament just completely turning that around.
Yeah, right now Ned in pretty strong control of the stage. And this is like, so he beat a Diddy Kong in 0. Oh, Diddy Kong, of course, said sarcastically. Oh, Diddy Kong. He lost to Zenodo, and then he gets another Diddy Kong and loses. This Diddy Kong gauntlet here for Ned. He's got to feel like maybe he's warmed up if he's confident, or maybe he's got to feel like, ugh, I got to fight another one of these.
I think he just feels like he's going bananas.
Ouch.
Oh my goodness, but Ned applying so much pressure on JJROCKETS offstage. This is pretty looking run-sided. You did mention this is very common whenever you see both of these players play.
But one of them is going to be able to get top 4 at one of the most stacked tournaments in Chicago history. Ned going to get the back air here, keeping JJ off stage. It feels like JJ's been off stage for a decade.
It really has. I feel like I have not seen him regain control of the neutral in quite some time. And as I said that, JJROCKETS just hearing me from the setup and, you know, regaining the control that he was lacking.
But maybe all he did was charge Ned's limit faster. He's got it now. He's got the banana. Banana can lead to some limit confirms, of course. But, all right, JJ gets it back. Now it's his turn to put pressure on.
JJROCKETS approaching carefully, still in shield.
JJ, he's been the master of, like, going down fast and then clawing it back. He did that versus Rich Brown a lot. And, oh, the hoo-ha. Someone check the patch.
What? You know, Ned kind of shaking his head from that, pushing up his glasses. He's like, okay, whatever, I see you.
And all right, JJ got a monkey flip past Ned. His spacing is not amazing. I'm pressuring that monkey flip. And he's going to keep the pressure on, but a jump a little too much. Ned was right there for the golf swing, getting the stock.
Yeah, catching JJROCKETS landing from that. And you're going to basically see an even game here. But as far as JJROCKETS is concerned, he's going to make sure that he could carry on with this lead.
JJ getting big damage in with that down smash. This pressure continues.
We're seeing a ledge pressure reverse rolled here. At the very beginning of the game, Ned was just doing a fantastic job at making sure JJROCKETS had no way of getting back onto the stage, and now JJROCKETS is just retaliating back. But instead of the ledge here, we have oh my goodness, and it eclipses him, cross slash, getting JJROCKETS off the stage there, and it's going to get him. Oh my goodness.
Ned, you gotta calm down. Oh my.
Definitely the game changer that he needed right there. And a possible momentum boost right now going on to game 2.
Ned needed that. He really understood his win condition there, forcing JJ to barrel, and then he just threw out that cross slash right where it needed to be. He was down a bunch of percent. He was like at 100-ish, 100 plus, and he turned it right back around, taking game 1.
I love how we were talking about how Ned is so conservative with his limit, and the one time he wasn't was the time that it really made a difference.
He, again, like we saw Ally kind of like changing that shift in style. You can do that same thing with Cloud. However, it's very much more obvious because it's about that limit usage. Usually Ned, of course, conservative with the limit. Those moments where he wants to be aggressive with it is when he very obviously is changing his tempo. And now Ned, this is a pretty even start to this game, too. We're going to pick tri-platforms here. JJROCKETS, the counter picker, though. Usually this is considered a very strong stage for Cloud. JJ, though, comfortable playing against them here.
I really don't think that Diddy Kong struggles at all on this stage either. He can maneuver himself a lot better, and mixing up his monkey flips that we do see that JJROCKETS really does like to make it back onto the stage.
Having that extra platform there, you can go higher or lower or to the ledge.
And, you know, basically platform cancel that too.
Oh, true. Platform cancel is very useful. Diddy Kong has a lot of like sneaky movement tech like that in his back pocket.
Yeah, and he could definitely shift his momentum a lot easier to make it back onto the stage safely.
And with Peanut popcorn cancels, stuff like that.
But it doesn't even matter because JJROCKETS just kind of showing a little bit of dominance here, staying center stage.
I love explaining the concept of stage control to people on this stage because there's just a big old circle in the middle.
It shows you
so it's
where
just like,
it is.
if you're in this line, you're in a great position. If you're like kind of caught on the ledges, it's a position of disadvantage.
You know, I'm really happy you say that because I'm now just realizing that yellow swirl in the middle.
Yeah.
Where what?
The stage is really pretty. But JJ is looking pretty sharp. Oh, he was looking, I think, to do the MVD, do that up throw onto that platform, and then do the up smash to confirm a kill. But JJ doing a great job of sending Ned every which way. I don't feel like Ned has landed like a really solid hit on a JJ in quite some time. But Ned, it looks like he's the one trying to slow things down. He's been kind of getting hit around a bunch, but that back air, not enough. It will force the limit thrown out, though.
Yeah, and that is why Ned was holding on to it, though, for situations like that where he needs it to recover. Better safe than sorry. Okay, scoops
that
him
almost
right
killed.
up. It did, but Ned does have full rage right now, so it's just not surprising to me.
Oh yeah, rage is one hell of a drug, but right now, Ned, he's, again, maybe looking to cash in on that, but the down smash sneaking in. JJROCKETS getting on the board.
Ooh. Grabs the opposite way. Probably was expecting a roll, but it doesn't. Did he catch monkey flip?
Ned's theory: if you stand a specific distance away from a Diddy Kong, they will monkey flip, and that down smash coming in the clutch.
Obviously, proving that theory for him.
And Ned, he's got to feel good about that kill, but he still needs to find better ways into the neutral here. JJ really is showing a firm command of it, even though he lost that stock pretty early.
Great awareness from JJROCKETS there. Noticing that Ned continuously kept jumping, so he was going to monkey flip for that command grab there.
Ned sharking in and out of the range again, but JJ not fooled.
Now, that's the one thing I'm noticing the difference now is, although Ned is trying to find his footing, he's trying to find his positioning to kind of continuously follow these conversions on JJROCKETS, he just isn't getting the hit.
But then he gets one, and that's 46%.
Exactly.
So we'll see if this can add up, and he gets another falling up air that leads to a world of possibilities. Ned in another great position. Kind of the opposite tail of that last game where Ned was doing so well first stock, JJ doing well first stock, but then Ned getting just a big opening, big damage, and now it looks like he's in the driver's seat. But as I say that, JJ takes firm stage control.
Ned finds his footing back onto the stage, though. Can he mix it up with these platforms? Yes, he can.
Sneaking back to center. Oh, again.
He used his limit.
I don't know what button he pressed, but it wasn't the right one. And now JJ in a pretty... He's got to feel comfortable right now. Back air, going to send it at an awkward angle.
Ooh, he tried to get that down smash. I know Ned kind of had a clenched up a little bit.
It's so scary as Cloud versus Diddy Kong. That down smash hits at such a great angle.
It really does. He did not want to repeat what happened from his last set, but he's still living, and he gets... Oh my goodness, JJROCKETS just not letting him back.
Oh, that tech was godlike!
Oh my goodness!
What a crazy game! And the dash attack is enough!
Oh, and just like that, he brings it back thanks to that stage tech.
Insane play from Ned, clutching it again. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Takes a 2-0 lead versus JJ.
We are living strong. Ned is just not out of this yet. He is going down without a fight.
And it is so great to see Ned playing so well under immense pressure, because sometimes Ned's one of those players that can get kind of tilted when things aren't going his way, and he's just kind of getting body bagged a little bit, thrown back and forth, and sometimes you'll see him, shake his head as he gets hit, and like when he gets hit by like stuff like monkey flip, stuff like Diddy's down tilt, those can trigger him in a way where it can affect his play, but he is keeping calm and composed at this moment and taking a commanding lead in losers quarterfinals.
That was definitely, I want to compare that to like the equivalent to chess. When you get that checkmate, that stage tech was that checkmate right there.
Yeah, that momentum shifted so fast. Back to Battlefield, though, here for Game 3. This is JJ's chance to start a reverse 3-0 if he has it in him. Ned has he's defied the odds so far in these first two games, but we'll see if he can keep that momentum going.
here's that movement that we were seeing from Ned earlier, kind of finding his footing without. I love how he's just not throwing an attack until he's ensuring that it hits. That's what it is. He's just not trying to throw it around mindlessly. He's basically saying, okay, I know you're going to get hit by this. I don't want to throw it out without assuming that you are going to get hit.
And that was looking for a finishing touch, but great reaction time from Ned, knowing he doesn't have to pull the trigger.
That was a good weight there. Was expecting an air dodge, possibly into a fair.
And Ned, he's waiting so patiently now. Not going to over-punish, just going in for that up air on the strange barrels.
Yeah, he's going a lot more for barrels now instead of monkey flip.
And this could be, I don't want to count JJ out because we've seen crazy things, but that back air it might be the start of that clock ticking here on JJ's bracket life.
We definitely saw JJROCKETS bring it back for the first game too, I believe, for a good amount of time, but Ned is just so strong.
Ned is looking like he's going to run away with this momentum he's carried from game 2. JJ does get some stage control. And he's got to play, like we said, like Zenodo when he comes from this far behind, where you just take your little hits one at a time, not overcommit, and then eventually find your stock. And this is going to force the limit, which is definitely a start. JJ waiting.
Yeah, waited for Ned to commit to something first. Ooh, but that forward smash is not going to connect.
Oh, and that dash attack probably was a forward smash.
Yeah,
I have to think that was a misinput.
Yeah, I don't think that dash attack was intentional, but it doesn't even matter because that down to up smash is going to be the closing.
JJ taking
stop.
0%. Exactly
what
the advice I told him. I am not JJ's coach. He is not listening, I promise. He just playing out of his mind from far behind on that stock. And this is anyone's game once again.
JJROCKETS with this up air pressure on the platform. Ned fighting his footing, though, back onto the middle of the stage.
Gets the banana. All right, not going to find the punish he was looking for.
He thought that banana toss was going to hit him, but unfortunately did not.
Ned looking to pressure again. Ooh, he had a pretty juicy punish on that get-up attack.
Oh, that was the first time I've ever seen him with that, actually. The first time I actually see him throw it out.
Ned looking for a Komorikiri style forward air there maybe to seal out a stock onto JJ. But this is only 5% difference, now 10. Very close game 3.
Yeah, JJROCKETS was doing a fantastic job at bringing it back, even though he was at a pretty large deficit.
And Ned gets that down tilt. Gonna pressure this platform here from JJ. Does sneak back out with that sneaky Diddy Kong movement. This game is so close. Again, neck and neck between these two. Another aggressive cross slash, missing the mark. JJ not falling for it.
Thinking that JJ was going to DI more into the stage, and unfortunately whiffing that cross slash because of so.
Ned, again, trying to change up that style, going a little bit more aggressively than he had played versus Zenodo. And, okay, he's got JJ off stage. Dash attack not going to find anything.
Oh my goodness, all this pressure that we're seeing from Ned as well. Now is when I'm seeing him throw out all these aerials to pressure JJROCKETS on the ledge a lot more often.
This is, but JJ will buy himself a little bit of stage control there, again with that forward air, finding the mark. Limit back just in time, though, for Ned. He's going to need it if he has hopes of sailing out of 3-0.
JJROCKETS holding shield. He's like, okay, you have a limit, and I'm at 94%. I am not ready to take this, so I need to approach very defensively.
Well, that down tilt not finding the right direction. And there it is! Patience is a virtue here for Ned, waiting for that forward air. Finds the cross slash, gets the stock. 3-0 victory, moving on to losers semifinals.
And that opening for Ned was the moment that JJROCKETS had jumped to do that back air, and he had power shielded it. Yep, that was the opportunity that Ned was looking for. He was holding on to limit. Although he was at the percent disadvantage, he was like, okay, but I have the kill power right now. I want to see what you could do because you now are forced into a defensive position, and Ned was able to take advantage of that.